All right, so today I'm going to be doing a presentation about some trees, particularly some trees that grow around my house, ones that we have planted and ones that are native. The first one, we got the Callery pear tree, which is often called the Bradford pear tree. The family is the Rosaceae, and the genus is the Pyrus. Some things to know: this tree grows to a height of 60 feet tall. It has rough bark, very green leaves, which are full, so you can hardly see the trunk of the tree. When it blooms, the flowers that come off are very white in color with black spots, little dots, and the girth can be up to 26 feet wide, and the tree can be 60 foot tall. These trees can grow in the sun, but also in the shade. They can pretty much grow everywhere. They also can survive many different types of soil, such as very saturated or very dry soil. Trees that grow in the same areas are rose trees, and they're called quinch trees. Also, Bradford pear trees grow close to these as well. Other Bradford pear trees. We can use the bark from these trees to make very high-end furniture that is sold all around the world. The next tree we've got is the dogwood tree. The genus is the Cornus, is the genus. The family is the Cornaceae, and the species is the woody plants. Something about this one: the dogwood tree can either be a bright pink or bright white yellow. They're both really pretty colors. The tree can grow up to 45 feet tall, and you can have a girth of between 15 and 30 feet wide. The tree is very wide with long branches and a very flat top. Some more stuff is they grow slow, around 20 feet every 25 years. The soil that best suits these trees is a humus-rich soil that is slightly acidic and well drained. The fruit that comes off these trees are called drupes, which are very bright in color, pink. They almost kind of look like a raking ball, and they're very small, probably like that big. Trees that grow in the similar area include the cornelian cherry tree, and other types are dogwood trees. All right, now we've got the mimosa tree, and its genus is the Mimosa pigra. The family is the Fabaceae, and the species is Albizia julibrizine. All right, some description about it is this tree has very thin branches, like you can almost break them easy. It can grow up to 3 feet per year, so it grows pretty fast, and it can get up to 40 feet tall. One of the main characteristics of this tree is it attracts a lot of insects like bees and butterflies, all different types of butterflies too. The tree can be between 10 and 15 feet in width. This tree can grow in many different soils, such as acidic ones, but it grows the best and fastest in rich sandy soils. When it blooms, it has very small blossoms that look like powder puffs, is the way I would describe them. They're real soft. The one other tree that grows close to them is the mimosa tree. Grows close to the mimosa tree is a mosquito tree. Nobody likes the mosquito tree. This tree is used to help by relaxing, helping with depression and stress, and the bark is also used in medicine over in China. So it's a lot more medicinal, like helps out with medicine. Next, we've got the pecan tree. The genus is the Carrea. The family is the Juguladances, and the species is the Pinnacles. Description of this: these are big trees. They can grow up to 100 feet tall and be between 40 and 80 feet wide. The tree trunk is very wide also, and it has very long and large branches. These trees have a moderate growth rate, growing close to 24 inches per year, so about 2 feet. These large trees grow best in deep, loomy soil. The big pecan trees are green, and they grow pecans, obviously, in the fall season, typically dropping between November and December. They also bloom, and the blooms look like green, almost like a little green caterpillar, like a worm. These large trees grow best in deep, loomy soil. The big pecan trees are green, and they grow pecans, blah, blah, blah. Trees that grow in the same area of a pecan tree are black cottonwood, cedar trees, and pine trees, actually. These trees are used for furniture, big, nice furniture, as well as being used to make pies using the pecans and different types of desserts and different other foods. Lastly, we have the cedar tree. The genus is it's a coniferous tree. The family is the Pinaceae, and the species is the Cedarus. Descriptions are these trees are very dense. They are almost fluffy. They grow in a pyramid, so starting very thick at the base and moving to a point at the top, like an arrow tip. These trees can grow up to 70 feet tall and at the base be almost 40 feet wide. These trees have moderate growth rate, growing between 13 and 24 inches per year. The cedar trees grow best in acidic soil. These trees, when they blossom, create little buds. One of the biggest trees that are found around the cedar tree is a juniper tree. Another example would be other different kinds of cypress trees. The juniper tree is actually a type of cypress. The cedar trees are used often for lumber, and they are in the same family as Christmas trees, so they're used a lot around the holidays. Thank you.